Well, how is sound? Sound is sound. Very good. Well, welcome back to Vintage Story. Last Wednesday, we were doing the exploration thing, and that sort of didn't go well. Well, it did go well. I showed everybody my house. We got William. William. Yes, William. Please turn around. Show everybody how cute you are. Oh, well, and yeah. What then happened was that I was going to sleep, and then the server crashed, fittingly at that moment. The reason for that was because where the server was a power outage, and the server only had a battery for around 45 minutes, and therefore I could only stream for about 35 minutes before it didn't shut down. Might also explain why the music was gone, but uh it is still gone. So, there's that. But let's be gamers, warm ourselves up. Oh, do we need fence? No, we're going to use firewood because I still have some of that. But yeah, today we're going to continue to explore the server and like see what has been built before most likely next week. Update 1.18 is released and this map is therefore gone. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe 1.18 is not going to come out for another few months. Well, a few months is a bit much to say, but probably like uh, weeks, maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. And now we wait here and heat up. I mean, I could probably go over the house again for the sake of filling 2 hours worth of footage. But yes, this is room, yes. I've got steel lamps, I've got bookshelves for having anything in the room that sort of resembles like it has a purpose and sort of fills it up. We got lots of music from the echo chambers. Now, let's do music check. Let's get some sunny. No, let's get through the grass at night and test if music still not works. It appears it does not. Why? I do not know. But yeah, let's sort of make a countdown and see if the server will shut down in 32 minutes. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But yeah, I might as well go through the house again to just quickly recap all of that. Hello, Bertil. You were here last time. You know, when the server crashed, I need to do this because if the server gets deleted on Tuesday, I can't make the stream on Wednesday. Hello. But yeah, now we can get the tour of the house again. Well, we have the room with painting and stuff, which I already showed. Nice fireplace, which in theory works in terms of like chimney ability, where the smoke like goes up and then out on the top. But there is sort of a edge up there where it goes through, and that, yeah, doesn't really work. Armory with lots of stuff. Very cool stuff. Arrowhead, lots of stuff from panning, yes. The Blackguard armor, which I never used. Other stuff, which I also never really used. And a small panic room to hide in when the temporal storms come. And yeah. All in all, looks okay. I off stream tried out to put like wallpaper throughout the entire room, and no, it does not work. These things do not work visually. It looks bad. But yeah, let's get there. Let's go down, and start the tour from the outside again, where we can see. Oh, finally some daylight too. Lots of sheep, which are sheeping. Yes, a rabbit running in the corner, and yeah, my lovely house, which is only this big because the field. Okay, do not hold them. Those fields over here, I made this long, like half this length, but this length actually. And I needed my house to be like symmetrical to it. And yeah, therefore I made it way too big, and now I struggle to find any way to put anything. But yeah, let's continue. Also, the terrace with the fence elements was really worth it. It was. I needed to get all of those things. It only took like 10 hours, and I really got all of the use out of it that I wanted. Sorry if the like first 30 minutes of this are going to be sort of rerun of the old stream, which I'm going to also release again. But I'm not sure if showing the server IP at the end there was a big brain choice. So that's why the VOD is unpublished. But now we have some frontal gardens right here with lots of terra preta, of which I probably have acquired the most, to put it that way. But yeah. Also, yeah, nobody has played since Wednesday and the like 2 months before that, since everybody is just awaiting the reset to 1.18. Now the lovely entrance hall, which would in concept have had like tools and maybe a chest and maybe a cool lamp. Yes, exists. Only reason because it exists is because it did on the old house, but I never used it because I always took the back door, and a like gardening room is right here. And yeah, very cool. We got William, who's like doing cool things. Wood. Yes, very nice. Lots of turnips that are rotting away, which I was going to use for compost, but yeah. Okay, sounds like William is getting in trouble. But yeah, I wanted to do lots of stuff with the ebony logs, but I'm going to try to get some of that on the new server, and then maybe see how things work out, because as a block, I mean, it's a sort of a good floor. Looks sort of good, just not really with what I have here around. Doesn't really work in this house, but it does work. What do you think, Brattle? Does this work? Like, it's a good floor, it's good looking wood. Don't mind the wood bleeding, that's normal. Okay, let's quickly put these back while I do lots of... And check the wonderful gardening room with a watering can and tools made out of iron. A ton of seeds, which I got from all over, even went very far south, and got some way too many apple tree cuttings. But yeah, very cool. Now here we have some sticks, some low fertility soil, some hay, which I would have used in a house, maybe made like a storage room for that somewhere. And of course, tons of terra preta, which I basically took all for myself. Yes. Oh, also we have some bushes and some flowers. Yes. I also wanted to use the green spar cypress as well as the crimson king maple, because the cypress would be like big green pointy trees, and the crimson maple would be like a big red maple tree, which could have sort of looked good. But yeah, here we got a flower pot, which is currently in active use. Or not. But yeah, let's quickly tour the incredible artwork in my floor. We got rabbit. We got... Oh, let's get emotional support bucket, which I really forgot about. We got castle ruin, a ruined castle, sort of. Then we got, of course, elk. Then we got wolves in a forest, yes. Then we got man in a forest with a bit of glow, yes. Then we got rabbits in a forest, and yeah, incredible, I would say. Then, of course, we got fish in rain and fish in underwater, which is also very cool. Now, here we go with the wonderful foundry with the also chimneys that in theory would work, but for all of the like particles to go from down here to up there, I would probably have to like turn them up so that one or two like little smoke blocks or not reticles but squares could like go out at the top. Obviously, lots of molds in the patented stacked configuration, so I can easily access them, especially when I misclick from here and then have one of them in my hand. Do I have? Anyways, now let's take a look at my wonderful collection of ores. Lots of meteorite iron, 12, but turns out that person who lived here has gotten about 50 or so meteorite iron ingots in his house. No idea where I found them all, but yeah. I stole all of the Terra Preta from everyone, and he stole all of the meteorite iron. So I guess, yeah. But yeah, lovely area, really works, and we also got the very cool elf hammer and the bronze animal, which I never bothered to upgrade. Incredible. But it really helps when there's strong wind and it goes fast in making all of the, like, what are those called? Iron bloom, and getting one of the slag of those, and it makes it very fast. Same for... You good? Same for making, ingots. No. Yeah, that too. For a second I thought the server had crashed. But no, it's still here for now. But yeah, I actually wanted to rework the foundry to make it look better, because this really is mostly a placeholder design, maybe say for like this corner. And yeah, would have wanted a better place for all of the ingot molds and stuff. But yeah, really just a placeholder that I also... William is having fun playing on this. Wanted to like reorient this thing so it's maybe even ever here. Tung, 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 tung. That would have been sort of cool. But yeah, I think it's okay for what it is, which is a placeholder, and it works. Doesn't look particularly good, but yeah. Oh, let's also disconnect that. But yeah, looking forward to making a better one on the new map. Yeah. Maybe I should have got more ingot molds so I could have started mass producing lots of unneeded ingots and like just made piles of them, like lots of bismuth. But yeah, that's the wonderful foundry. Now let's get over to the juicing room, which yeah, I thought I could store juice in barrels. Turns out, no. I mean, yes, you could store them in barrels, just not for very long, because after a few days it turns into cider, and after that into rot. which very cool. Also got two large chests and some jugs, two presses and some oak planks because I didn't have enough for 4 presses, but I think having 4 of those would have been a bit ambitious. But yeah, speaking of ambitious, I think I overestimated how much juice I would have needed given the small amount of fruit trees I have sitting out there. Which yeah, it's a few. Let's get over here and go and check on the chimkins, which currently are trapped inside because of snow. Hopefully the cock doesn't attack me, otherwise William will be so kind to just kill him. But yeah, I managed to get them to generation 6. Most are currently 5, but I wanted to try to get them to like generation 8 or something, where they stop running away. But yeah, same thing, going to hopefully manage to do that on the new server. But yeah, lots of chimkins. And yeah, that's their area. They have trees to sit in and a big rectangle to run around in. Okay, now let's go down in the wonderfully detailed and thought out cellar. Let's start with the big empty room that has lots of storage crates in which there is low fertility soil and nothing. All the other chests are empty, and yeah, very cool. Hey, but at least William isn't teleporting away. That bug got fixed. But yeah, I wanted to put like something down here. Maybe the like steel making machinery stuff. The coke ovens, I think. But yeah, wouldn't really have to work since there's like the chickens up there. But I guess I sort of could have made it work somehow. But yeah, let's continue with the thought out design, which definitely did not suffer from my need to oversize this house. First, we have empty storage room for things number 1, which has nothing in it. After that, of course, empty storage room for things that has nothing in it. Number 2, yes. And of course, empty storage room for things that has nothing in it. Number 3. I would have put things in them to store them in the storage room to store things in, but yeah, sort of didn't work. But look at this storage room for things to store in something number 5. Has stuff in it. Pink green marble, which I would have used to make a like marble cock statue of Cock Mountain, but you know, making a sort of detailed penis didn't really didn't really seem all of that didn't really seem that appropriate, you know. So I sort of dropped that idea, but there isn't really anything else I can make with just 2.5 stacks, except maybe a fancy room or some cool chisel stuff. But yeah, maybe I can find new marble on the other map and make some fancy buildings. And of course we got some bones and some straw dummies. And that is the storage of this. That is what is stored in here. Ooh, maybe some blasting powder. And I also would need to like try out the blasting part of the blasting powder, build like the ore blasting bombs at some point. Because believe it or not, I have not tried them a single time yet. Okay, now we have the main storage area in which I made lots of cheese. Currently making some compost, yes. I needed to think very hard there. But yeah, and here we have some building materials, mainly glass and far clay bricks. and copious amounts of salt, which I would have needed if I would have continued playing and making lots of food, including cheese. And of course, tons of leather, and my compost supply, and some cinnabar, which can be used for red dye, which is cool. But yeah, I never really used leather except for armor. Maybe I could have made like a cool leather armor thing. And now, here we are again at the food storage area. While my voice continuously cuts out again, we got stuff, lots of soybeans, some carrot. Very cool. Should have made those soybeans into beans. Then we have, I think there was cabbage in there, but I took that out. And lots of rye grain, as well as rice grain, as well as flax grain, and some sunflower grain, and some raw cassava, which still looks like a bunch of turds. Or like one. But yeah. Also we had some peanuts and stuff. Now, for the wonderfully detailed machinery room, which I also wanted to rework, but then sort of didn't because I wanted to wait for 1.18 to come out. And yeah, I would have sort of automated this and made like at least one automated quern or maybe two. And put them like here and then maybe change the machinery up so that I could reorient that thing up there properly. And I also could have used like a series of like small and big gears exchanges to increase the RPM so that the Healthhammer could go bom 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 when there was lots of wind. But yeah. That's it for down here. Let's go up again and sort of check the area up there for things. Yes. Now let's go and check our lovely rooftop garden, sort of, with the iron fence segments, which took about 10 hours together. I needed, because I had collected lots and lots of bony soil, I had, yeah, lots of like gemstones and diamonds I could run over and trade in, I think, with one guy sort of over here. Then, of course, I did continue to run to a luxury trader up here, after which I did run up to a second luxury trader up here, and then to a furniture trader up here. Then I jumped down the mountain to kill myself to teleport down here, and then go to a furniture trader over here. And after only about 10 hours, I had all of the iron fence segments that I needed for this rooftop, like roof garden area, in which I also am hoarding lots of terra preta once more. Because I can't possibly have this be like medium for 30 sol. It has all to be terra preta. And yeah, really got all of the mileage that I did out of this. I mean, I really used this a lot and really did follow through with all of the decoration of this thing, like making flower pots and bushes, which turned out to not look that well. And for the flower pots, they really were too pale to look good. So yeah. But yeah, I think it's a... Yeah, I'm dying. Neat idea. But yeah, could have used some more work. Then we have 2 red apple trees, because why not? And a double door, because why not? Which also took me a minute. a minute to figure out. And with a minute, I mean, I think about an hour, actually. But we got that, and now we have a door that does this. I just need to remember how I did this because I forgot how. Okay, William is having fun. But yeah, idea was sort of to have like rare and cool crops up here, but yeah. Maybe next time, although I don't really want to replicate this design again. But yeah, neat terrace thing, which I used a lot. Really was worth all of the effort. uh, Now, of course, I made a lot of crooks, so I can store all of the food that I made, and also spent several hours making these, and I think I've over like 20, around 24 or something. And yeah, really used these, and yeah, I used in the end of them like 6. I used 6 of them, like really towards the end, and I don't think I ever used a single one of any of these like uh what are these? Let's go. 8, 16, 24, 32. Looks like I had more around of, yeah, 43 of them. Yeah, I really used all of these. Also, somebody stole my bowl. Not sure who it was, but somebody never returned theirs, which is very rude. But at least I still have all of my cooking pots. 2 fireplaces, also with working chimneys that go like up and the smoke would go out. They're luckily up far enough that it would work, that the like smoke goes in and goes out the top. The reason I say would work is because for some reason the fire just sort of blows to the side. Doesn't really work out all that well. And yeah, so those are practically useless because of the particles for the fire just accumulate here and barely go up there. Maybe it's because of the 2 doors which like have like wind go through them or something, which makes this like be pushed to the side, or maybe it's like only the height. To be fair, I never really tried to make like fire while there was no wind, but yeah. Now we have lots of tables to make pies and other food items on. Very cool. Lots of ovens to put pies in and then intentionally make them long storage pies by burning them. Yeah, that's that. Here is a food storage room with lots of honey and beeswax, and of course the cheese room. Yes, lots of cheese in here, and some wood. And of course the room where I would ripen the cheese, but yeah, like I said last time, still doing the rerun thing. Uh, Making blue cheese sort of didn't work out. I tried and tried and tried. But the idea is you need a room that is like very dark, but also has a like hole to the outside. Sadly, you can't really use those chisel blocks, and the light up here is sort of wonky. But I would have tried like a different design with like making a sort of light canal up there that works out. But I'm definitely going to make a better cheese room on the new server. And yeah, also it's going to be significantly easier since there will be new types of doors which don't have those big fuck off windows in them, which just let all of the light through and ruin every cellar you have. But instead are going to be windows that are windows, yeah, are going to be doors that are closed, and I think that is very cool. Also, what might be really poggers might be if I adjust my audio a tiny bit so I'm not too loud. Now, I can finally, without rupturing eardrums, at maximum volume. But yeah, that's the kitchen, the cheese room, the small, like, base so the light doesn't get in here too much. And the cheese room. Well, I really overdid the cheese part a tiny bit, perhaps. Now, with that done, let's go to the top floor, to the roof area thing, where I also did utilize all of the rooms to their full potential. Now we have the entry stairway room here, in which I wanted to put things, but didn't because, yeah. I mean, I could have put some flower pots here, but other than that, I like my rooms to have a sort of purpose in game, and yeah, I, except for like decorating it with flowers, there wasn't really anything. Then of course we have this room, which turned into the trophy room without any trophies. I wanted to put like fancy things in there, like shiny rocks and stuff, but yeah, then I decided to wait for the server to uh, set to 1.18 when it comes out. That was like 2 months ago. But originally it was supposed to be where'd you go? William's home. But by the time I built this, he was still despawning every time. And my sort of mod hotfix thing didn't really help, since it really just well, he stopped despawning, but instead he like teleported away after 99 in-game hours. Anything else would have, for some reason, broken the like spawning of the thing. So for some reason, but luckily it's now fixed and he is now permanent as intended, and is very frozen and now sleeping on a wall. Now, of course, we have Big Room, which I would also used for many important things, such as, and yeah, no idea what I would have put in here. I really just oversized the house because I forgot that, Jesus, forgot that the fields, when you put them down and till them, are sort of permanent. And I didn't want to get rid of the paratreater. Of the paratreater, yes. And also didn't want, God forbid, have a house that is like this, and then a field that just goes out on the side. I had to have symmetry, so I now have a very big house. And yeah, what I could have put up here is maybe also like maybe a steel making area sort of place. Maybe sort of here or sort of here. But yeah, not sure how it would work out. And also I wanted to make like the light canal that goes down, sort of go this way and then down here, and then hopefully reach the cheese room appropriately. But yeah, that did not work out. Now, with those amazing things shown, let's go up in the attic, which exists. Also, here's the like chimney route. And yeah, this I would have used for many, 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 many interesting things. Such as, I don't know, put a crate up here or something. Yeah, really didn't work out all that well. I mean, but it looks good. It's an attic, it sort of works, but doesn't really have all that much of a use. Once again, because the house was a bit, is a bit oversized. But yeah, that's that for the main interior of the house. Also, here's the like, the chimney is down there. It's like the part where it goes to go through there, because I didn't want the chimney to like stick out at the like top of the like roof thing, you know, the like triangle part. Okay, now let's go down and explore the you know, that part of the house. The blah 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 blah. Now what we have here is still the machinery room, which I would have reworked, but didn't because it was complicated. I didn't have time, and then I waited for the server to not do anything. Now we have my super cool windmills that have multiple floors, which could have been used for things, but they really just have 2 floors because reasons. I also forgot to give them like the pointy tops, I think. But yeah, 2 windmills, both connected. Similar in design, and with similar I mean they're basically the same. Yes. And yeah, basically copied the design from the like first big house with this, and the reason was because I wanted to sort of finish it because the other map unceremoniously crashed because mods. And yeah, anti-map also got deleted, which hopefully shouldn't happen again, especially due to the fact that there is now no mods going to be in 1.18, which hopefully increases the stability significantly. And maybe on the new map I'm going to make one big windmill, but I'll see how that works out. But yeah, I think this works out. It's neat, it's functional, it just works. Provides enough power for both quern and hammer thing to run at the same time. And yeah, lovely door area between the two. Very cool. No daylight though. And over there, a wonderful greenhouse. Now let's check the time. It's 3 in the morning. That means I can sleep for a few seconds to get a daylight going and continue to explore more things. Okay, now we've reached 37 minutes, which means that the server has not crashed yet. Or maybe it does and it just hasn't told us. Music is still absent for various reasons. But yeah, let's quickly sleep until we have daylight. Not sure when it is, probably at like 8. Wake up. Okay, 10 works too. But yeah, hopefully on the new house or the new map, like the far particles actually like go up and work. But yeah, we'll see. Also the lovely flower pots, which unlike the other flowers, don't have the flowers turn incredibly pale and make them look like plastic. For some reason the lupines work quite well. But yeah, those I think I found those in ruins during exploration and stuff. But yeah, let's get emotional support bucket back. And oh yeah, I need to quickly show the very important part. The field, which turned the house into a big house. With the wheat, which, oh, now it's dying. I was about to say, with the wheat, which for some... Well, I found a reason why I died. Not sure how this guy got in here, maybe he spawned in here. Either way, not a very boggers. Let's just have this rot away. And yeah, let's explore the wonderful greenhouse. And oh yeah, lots of construction materials in here for windmills and stuff. And a few paths, which I intended to use for this path here. But as it turns out, I didn't need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, around like 32 stacks of these to make this small road. But yeah, just in case I needed them, I had them. Because this is a block-based game where you have blocks like this. It would have been impossible for me to figure out how many stone path blocks I would have needed. It's impossible to deduct. Like, uh, how would I convert these things? Like, how would I, like, do you think stuff like math exists? No, those things are made up to keep you down or something. But yeah, maybe next time I could do some math to figure out how many blocks I might actually need. But yeah, if anybody would have needed stone paths, I would have had them. Now let's go with the greenhouse, for which the designer will probably replicate because it works out well, I think. Maybe not the exact materials, but we got blocks with stuff, and they sort of work. The design, I guess, goes without saying. I got off the wiki, because this is basically the maximum allowed size for this. But yeah, I think I'm happy with how this looks, and it like works for what it does. Just getting all of the glass is a bit of a chore, but yeah, works out well. And I would have wanted to fill this with high fertility soil. That's the reason why I got all of the compost. Yes, but yeah, I think this is probably going to be the only like structure that I will replicate. Although, depending on where I'm going to build a new house, I might even integrate it into the house and make it a... I will probably keep the layout. It really depends how things work out in the end. But I will probably just replicate this block. Because it is a good design that I made. Yes. The base components I got from the wiki, but the idea to make 4 of them, I had myself. Okay, let's go back and inspect my definitely also very needed amount of fruit trees. I got 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 pear trees. Because, yes, I need that many. Because you can store those things, those pears, very long, and the juice too, yes. I guess if I would have gone into alcohol making, like cider and stuff, and whiskeys and stuff, I probably would have needed this many, but yeah, it's really more for show than utility. And of course we got pink apple, also like 12 of them, and then 6 peach trees. Because why not? But yeah. Next time on the new map I will probably not go so excessively hard with the fruit trees. Or perhaps I will... Well, we'll see. Then of course we got the pumpkin testing area, the prototype area, to see how the optimal layout for pumpkin growth is. And as it turns out, I will probably would have best been done if I would have made like a thing down here, like a square in the middle, so they could like reach out to the side, or perhaps even put just one like over here. But yeah, it worked. Pumpkins grew, lots of them, and I think they're still rotting in my thing. I hope I made pumpkin pie because I wanted to do that. But yeah, that is that part. Now we are almost finished with my lovely house. Let's quickly zoom over here. Check out the chicken area again, which contains red apple trees in which the chickens can, in theory, well, they can't, but in theory can just lie under to get some shade, but they don't need it, they don't have that behavior programmed, I think. But yeah, after this very cynical way at looking at this, let's investigate my reasonably sized herd of sheep, which, yes, can be milked, you say? Yeah, I think this is okay. Yeah, works. Big field. I probably will get another field on the new map. Just need to figure out where to put it and stuff. And a nice little, like, shed for them to live in. I think I forgot to make blocks here, so it doesn't look so... oh well. Next time I will work out a better roof scheme. But yeah, this works. They got, like, food troughs, which, given the size of the herd, would probably need, like, 2 more or something. But for, like, half the size, it's, like, perfectly working out, the size that they have. But I didn't get to, like, slaughter them recently, so that's why they're so big, and I don't really need to do it anytime soon. Now... Yeah. Let's... Oh yeah, I'm going to the bee area. Also, I have a very big, lovely wall around the house. Only reason behind... There is a big wall. My encoder FPS just died there for a second. And I thought... If in lore the houses and settlements have big walls around them to keep the evil things out, I need one too, even though they don't really work. Now we got the prototype pink apple trees done, which I put down here, because I planted this entire swath of trees, but they didn't grow. And I thought, oh no, maybe the server's bugged. It's so far into summer and it's been well over the time they, according to the wiki, needed to grow. So I planted down one of these, and of course, because I'm very prudent, cut down all of the trees. And no, I planted this and planted these. And because this one didn't grow, I was of course very prudent and cut down all of these. Did go to sleep for like 1 or 2 nights, and then suddenly this one grew, and I was very angry that I removed all of these trees. Because they probably would have just needed a few more days, since the chunk wasn't loaded during all the time other people played. But yeah, while nightfall comes, let's get over to the bee area. Unfortunately, winter came too fast and the oak seeds didn't sprout. Or the server's bugged, I don't know. But yeah, a nice little forest area would have separated this. Nice little bee area, of which the designer will probably replicate again, because it works out quite well. Looks far better if there's like trees on the side. But yeah, got lots of bees. Shame that we don't have like the big beehives from the 1B mod. I really like those, they work well. And of course, the bee shed. Yes. With lots of bee-related materials in 2 of the 7 storage containers, because, yes, I think they're very cute storage vessels. They look very cute and are very thematic, so I thought, yeah, let's get like 7 of these. Just the part where I needed to store things in them didn't really work out, but yeah, I have lots of them and they look cute. Very good. But yeah, maybe I toned down the beehive storage vessel things, but they work. Okay, and I can't believe it, but we made it to having toured the entire main house. And the server did not crash. Not crash. But it's getting nighttime again, so let's explore one more area which technically is part of the house. Which of course, long-time viewers of this channel may anticipate, since I needed lots of material to make all of this cobblestone. So let's go past the very necessary wall, which I definitely needed. And I probably will build again. Those fences are to keep like the drifters in those caves so they don't get out. Yeah. And now let's go and get a gun out. And yeah, here's my small little underground quarry from which I got all of the rock. As you can see, I'm keeping the tradition of giant underground rectangles to get my rocks. And yeah, let's just keep walking. Ow. And eat some cabbage while William does his thing and hopefully does not die. Yes. But yeah, very big, reasonably sized. I found some copper over here. There even is still some. And yeah, it goes all the way from over here to over here and is very wide. I could have like continued in this way, sort of narrow, but I wanted to keep the like sort of underground quarry area under my house. Ow. But yeah, on the new map I'm probably going to go with like an actual quarry thing, and maybe because maybe that could look cool to have a giant hole in the ground. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, that's the tour of my house done. What I'm going to do is walk by the other people's houses, and as silly as it sounds, going to respect their block game privacy and not go in their houses, but will creepily look through their windows. Except for Wervian, because he thinks it's okay if people stop by at his house. Or his mountain fortress, rather. Okay, what's the time? It's getting darker. Let's quickly run over and go to William's home, which is it's very subtle. And I usually had to run back there after he despawned to get a new one with the good old tuning spear, which means that I am going to use the clockmaker class again on the new map. Just need to find the entry. Where was it? Over here, I think. Hello? I think I ran past it. Okay, it's not. Oh, there it is. Go away. Ow. Okay. Bucket is ready, and now let's go down here. It's just a subtle hole, and yeah, it really has the looks of a cave you'd expect a cave with corrupt locusts to have. It's very subtle, and I wanted to go and make like a way that goes down and has like a little catwalk to the center of the like cave area, and have this be like William's house area. But yeah, you'll get what I mean with making a catwalk to the center of it. Because after going down this very safe staircase, we'll be met with this a giant cavern thing. And yeah, just for the sake of it, let's quickly go and check out William's home, which also has some nickel, which can be used for things. Not sure which though. But yeah, lots of people here. Let's just take a quick look and then run away. Wow, very lovely, very cool. And let's leave. But yeah, very cool. Would probably look quite cool, quite okay, having like a suspended catwalk there. Let's just hope William teleports to me before he dies. There he is. What's your... Okay, let's just get out and check his HP once we're at the top. But yeah, maybe I would have actually sealed this up so nobody could get into my secret William cave. But yeah, hopefully it will be relatively easy, which is a very big phrase. Relatively easy to find William again on the new server. And if it takes too long, I probably would have make... No, I wouldn't make do with like a bronze locust. I would have to get William. Even if I have to actually do so lots of exploring and not just get lucky by stumbling into a big hole. But yeah, it's getting nighttime again, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's still winter, so yeah. And I think after that we can like go to spawn and like check out the immediate neighborhood. And then sort of go to Valvian's first attempt at building a big mountain fortress, which he then gave up on for I think, mountain he, or she, I don't know, liked more. But yeah, those are relatively long ways. Oh no, actually, let's check out the way to spawn right now, while it's still dark, so I can show off my incredible lantern work. Because it's very cool. I have managed to very nicely light a path. Yes. But yeah, just to give you an idea where both fortresses are. Okay, let's just have that load there. The first one is down here, and the new one is uh, over here. Not too far away, but still bit to get to. Oh yeah, I forgot to show the incredibly important, where is it? Place where I originally wanted to build a house, but unfortunately that area is not good. It's not good here. Well, I figure out how to speak. But yeah, here I wanted to put a house. It would have been very, please zoom in. Very lovely between like two lakes and in the forest. But yeah, gear do go down here. So yeah, but the temporary rectangle I sort of kept because I was too lazy to remove it. And of course over here was the original dirt rectangle, which I used way too long as a house, while that house was already built. And of course all of the peat, which I diligently used for just having it sit around. I didn't know what to use it for, and once I found out, I didn't care. So, yeah. I'll promise to use peat next time more. But I did commit some arson and like set a random deposit on fire. That was cool. Then a redwood tree caught fire and then the server lagged out and sound was gone. But it didn't crash, so all turned out well. Okay, now let's experience this glorious path. Of course I wanted to get more path in here and make like an artificial lake that's sort of right here with a cute little bridge that goes over it. But yeah, as I said multiple times, I stopped playing because I wanted to wait for 1.18 to come out. But yeah, let's experience the magic of this walkway. First we have path, and then more path. But oh, let's just eat the last two cabbage, so we can get emotional support bucket and experience the lovely, lovely path, which is professionally illuminated. I did lots of counting and sort of then tore them all down and then just sort of did go by light cones. But yeah, it's a lovely path. Yes, very lovely. William seems to like it too. He isn't even teleporting. Okay, that was... He just misheard me because I said teleporting and then he thought, oh, I should teleport. So yeah, he was very far away and then just did that. But yeah, here's my beautifully detailed bridge, for which of course I did the smart thing, and this area down here, which was previously just a hole, completely filled that with water, as you can see. I did that professionally. That's why there is lots of irremovable, what's it called? currents down there. But yeah, if I have a bridge, I need some water down there. So I did that. And now we have the spawn area, which is not very well lit. Ginger's tailor store, let's go in here first, which had free room above, free items in chest, and the lanterns, please don't steal. Which he wanted to build like a cool thing where like the mannequins were like clothes and stuff, but unfortunately they don't, so looks a bit sad in here. Unfortunately, but yeah, this is basically a public house, that's why I'm getting inside. And yeah, that's the free room, which has things and a surprisingly detailed bar pit oven thing, which you can like, where is it? Open the door to, please. Or please hold. Please. Yeah, that works. But yeah, surprisingly detailed, and maybe it even works with like the smoke going up there. But yeah, neat. And let's put that. Okay, I guess this was the wrong side. No. Okay, let's try to get this like opened the correct and intended way. Never mind. Okay, I guess the one way we did it was the one it was intended to be. And let's just get this done. Okay. This is getting silly now. Maybe like this. I broke it. Okay. Please. Get in there. Huh? Maybe if I make like a very cool angle from this side. Okay. It's not the most intuitive design, I'd say. Okay, this is just it's getting a bit silly now. uh um please. Yeah, that's okay, that's how I do it. Obviously, now I have to try to get the door open correctly. Ah, here we go. Looks neat. Very cool. Okay, now let's remove the right part, please. And bloop. Very lovely. Okay, time to run back. Oh, quickly check out the quartz mine of his tailor shop, or I guess the cellar, which is full of quartz. Yeah. Let's close all of the doors. Oh wow, William almost died. To be fair, it was pretty heavy drifters down there. And now for my lovely bakery with the sign that actually is sort of cute, if I do say so myself, and also open food inside. Did anybody? No, of course not, nobody played. But yeah, that's my cute little bakery, which I think works in terms of design and all. Currently only cheese, because most of the pies did rot away. All of the juice that I had offered rotted away, and bread obviously too, and some of the... No, actually the food in the crooks I did eat myself. But yeah, by the time I finished the bakery, nobody was really playing except for like 2 people. But yeah, some people stopped by on stream and gave me money, and it was very cool. Of course, now here's the bakery area to bake and store things, which, as you can guess, I never used. It really is just decorative. And of course, the attic part, where I could have put storage things in, but I already have an oversized house, so I didn't really use this storage area either. Okay, now with that lovely stuff looked at, let's run back home, sleep, and then check out the neighborhood. Money chest. Money chest. But yeah. Everything is free, but payment would be nice. Smile. Cheddar cheese, 4 gears for 1. Which I think is like half the price. Or like 30% of the price. At like traders and stuff. So I think that works. Now let's zoom back and get some daylight. And then quickly check out the immediate neighborhood and its properties. While I do very annoying saliva sounds. Doop 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 doop. Hey, at least my microphone didn't just die and go. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, also the unintentional sort of hidden secret entrance on the side here. Very cool. Which has a door, unlike the planned main entrance. Because reasons. Reasons. I very good at speak. Talking me good. I can also use the opportunity to heat up, although although I don't need to. But yeah, let's go to sleep and then eat some peanuts. Hopefully we will wake up by daylight. Oh yeah, it's daylight time. Okay, William, please. There you are. Okay, well, let's go and check out my Azrael's house, who joined the server a little late, but did build a big property. Then we move over to Voicebox house and then to Ginger's house, who was pretty much there from the beginning. Voicebox too, but he left very quickly. Probably because the server didn't have any mods, and he does prefer to play with those. And because it, you know, didn't have the keep inventory upon death enabled, which was probably a tiny bit frustrating. But yeah, now here we go. Now we have the lovely small house of person whose name I've forgotten, who wanted to stop by and be helpful and productive, and then just sort of never returned. But cute house though. Very cute, very house. Yeah. I love the part that I forgot, that I didn't want to break and enter, but yeah, let's keep to that. To not do that, but just creepily look through windows. Now we have some big sticks as windmills, which I mean, it's a design choice, certainly. It's just not a design choice I agree with. But yeah, it's that. And yeah, big sticks with rotating things. Very cool, I say disingenuinely. Oh, can I go down here? Yes. Interesting, very detailed machinery. I mean, there is no door, therefore it's public property. But yeah, that's very detailed, very cool. Lots of stuff. Let's creepily look through the window. Yeah. But yeah, neat little health hammer in there. And of course, you like automated pulverizer. I also wanted to build a pulverizer at some point, but yeah, that's sort of how automated things would look like with the hoppers and stuff. Which I hope people don't use too many on the new server, because that will, knowing block games, probably destabilize the server a good bit. Now let's go over here and check out the coke oven, which apparently still has a glowing thing inside. Maybe it finished making stuff like you know, steel. Okay, what was this? I think this was the foundry area. Yes, very cool. Yeah. In case anybody wants to see that. And now for the big house. I wonder if the part where I like carved into his wall done still, after I found out that he took all of my like fruits that were about to rot on the trees. I wanted to write don't steal, but it turned out to be don't steal, because I'm not very good at spelling. But yeah, big house, lots of carpet. I personally don't like the carpet because I think it's too light and would have really clashed with my like dark blue stone. I hope they add like the option to put like cloth and stuff as carpets. Have like differently colored ones and stuff. That would be. William, do not break and enter. It's rude. But yeah, let's check out his fields. Which, yeah, that hasn't really played and it's been winter for a while. Of course, they're sort of empty. We got some bees. Yes, very standard layout, I suppose. And of course, some fields. But one thing Azrael does, which I think it's Azrael who does that. He's running around over the map, and then whenever he finds animals, he just puts a fence around them, because why not? Because I guess he doesn't want to have them run away and keep them for later. Like, here's one, there's one. But yeah, very cool. We got some boars, of which I didn't have any, which do multiply a lot. We have rabbit and some sheep. Very cool. Now, let's quickly get over here to the furniture trader, which, yeah, for, for some very weird reason is more than one. That reason is because somebody, do not know who, but somebody accidentally killed them. And with accidentally, I mean out of anger, because they didn't have any fence segments. No idea who that was though. But yeah, that. And then the person perhaps Googled how to, if those die permanently, didn't really find out a cohesive answer, spawned more, found out that they do spawn, and then tried to bury the extra spawned ones down below, but turns out they do teleport back into the cart, and yeah, now there's about like 5, 6 furniture traders in here. But yeah, that's cool. But yeah, note to self, don't kill those guys. They do respawn, and they do teleport back to the area where you spawned them. Burying them in creative mode under a carriage does not work. But yeah, let's run over to VoiceBox house after investigating this field. Ooh, cabbage. Oh, even some planks. Looks sort of neat. Oh, But yeah, for my fields, I keep the boring design that I have, or maybe get a different one. But I will probably keep it the way it is. But yeah, neat fields. Really like the sort of wooden pathway idea. And yeah, by the way, over here we have Azrael's small little highway, which upon asked as to where it goes, he simply replied with south. So yeah, there is that. Yeah, 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 yeah. It really just goes south all the way to sort of here, where it ends inside a mountain. We may never know what he was trying to reach. Ow. But yeah, let's go over to Voicebox House. Who, I mean, he was here during the start, I think even during the first stream. And yeah. He also asked if anybody had soybeans, and I awkwardly ignored it, although I had some. Because I would have been too awkward for me. Social anxiety is a thing, yes. And I didn't have the courage to give a man soybeans, so please understand that. Okay, now we have some boars in his boar pen. Lots of trees and all the berry bushes from a 500-mile radius, because yes. Man needs his berry bushes. And his field, which for some reason the plants don't die in because of winter. But I guess it's either because I'm either don't break it, enter. Either do not fully understand how they die in winter, but they should. But it's probably because the chunk here is never loaded, because he left after 2 weeks and then I think did go to play in single player or something. But yeah, now a disabled drifter and his friend live in his house. Very lovely. He got also a picture of elk. He got some boards, a tower of peat, some flowers inside the house, tools and other stuff. Very... very, very cool. No! William! Get out. Get out. Don't you do stuff like that. But yeah, very cool. Oh yeah, let's run over to Ginger's house and see how that looks. And I guess after that we can also run to Person's house, which is the person who decided to make an entire path illuminated by not just lanterns, but steel lanterns out of all things, because of course. Of course, why wouldn't you use steel lanterns, like 50 of them or something, to illuminate a path? But admittedly, he himself says that he did spend perhaps too much time playing the game. And I think it was also him who built like this path. This. Aw. I guess this road will never be completed. Yeah, but is that a sad face? Aw. It's sad. But yeah, the idea was to have like a path. Here it goes. To go down to Valvian's first fortress, but then I think he relocated and to up here somewhere. And then, yeah, person also stopped playing because he had stuff to do, I think. And also sort of did do all of the things. Oh yeah, oh, Cock Mountain. Let's quickly get to Cock Mountain. The only reason this suboptimal map still exists. It wasn't so good because I didn't really want to use it, because we had lots of gravel and temporal instability. But then there was a sort of thing which was created by the game after For several hours, Velvian tried to figure out how... No, Javelin tried to figure out how to hacking manage the map thing to find out where it's saved and stop the map from deleting itself every time, and how to remove all of the mods correctly. After 2 hours of that struggle, he was quite agitated because it didn't really work out, and then he put in a seed which was "What now, assholes?" which was written lowercase in one word, and yeah, the game gave a quick answer. Uh, a giant cock, which even is immortalized in the server greeting message by Javelin. But yeah, I asked Voicebox if he wants to keep the cock map, and to my dismay, he said yes. And yeah, we have Cock Mountain. It's a bit dark right now, but yeah, that's the star of the server, which I'm not sure is visible right now. But yeah, let's check out Ginger's house. And by check out, I mean creepily look through his windows. Ooh, T-shell. Yes, nice little houses, greenhouses. Very cool. Very nice. A garden area, some cacti, bees, rot, more garden. Yes, I think the forge area. Yeah. And his sheep and pigs, which are held in inhumane conditions. Ow! In small little blocks. Also a ton of chickens and more sheep. I guess that's for stuff to make like burn things. Of course, now we have stuff here. We have armor, we have other things. But yeah, neat house. I did go in it during streams sometime. Oh, looks he got a marble table for himself. I guess I could have upgraded the tables in my house to marble as well. But yeah, that's his house. And some rectangle. Okay, let's have this load again. Also, sort of around here was like a small cave entrance, which don't think he really explored. But there was a translocated down there, which went places, and it was completely untouched. And even had a like record in it that was one of those that I needed for my collection, and I think I'm only missing one of. William? Oh, there it is. Only one to have my collection full. But yeah, wanted to like explore the other area with him, but yeah, sort of we stopped playing. But yeah, let's check out Person's home. It really did do stuff. And hopefully William doesn't die to those wolves. I mean, should I go into creative mode and just accelerate time so there's more daylight? No. No, I should not. That would be too convenient. Okay, more path. Here is the way to Person's home, and as I said, steel lanterns, which of course are very easy to make. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, a few of them. Let's check the lighting job. Yes, very good. Very lighted. But yeah, that's what. Not sure why you would do it, but yeah, steel lanterns because why not? Okay, we come over to his house and see a interesting windmill configuration. Which, yeah. What? Oh no, I forgot to check on Ginger's windmill. I think he's the only other person who really built a, like, tower thing. For his windmill. So I need to quickly run back and check on that. We need to see how it looks. But yeah, on the new server, let's talk about that for a second. Sorry, I run out of things to say the next time. When I walk between the big areas. Between the fortresses, I mean. On the next server, we're going to have like a cool island thing. I need to figure out like the spawn settings. Has to give. I probably am going to ask in the Discord if people want like lots of small islands that they can claim for themselves, which people then can raft between, or if people want like what I want. A big cool island where we build a nice little like village on, then all go out to the different islands to scour up resources for it and build like a cool little community thing. But yeah, I imagine most people would want to like just play beside each other instead of with each other, which yeah, okay, but aw, you know, aw. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. And then I guess I'll have to do lots of reloading together with Valvian to find the map that looks good. I'm not sure if Icebox is going to play on the server, or if he is just going to, I know, stick to single player or other things. Because for stability's sake, there is no mods. But yeah, let's go and check this lovely little windmill with the stubby windmill. This was public property. We got things, we got the iron elf hammer. We get Barclay, we get lots of stuff. But yeah, I have allowance. Allowance to go in here, I think. But yeah, we get boilers, which not really a fan of alcohol. So yeah, probably not going to make that on a new map. But maybe I'm going to make it to get some better bandages. That would be neat. But yeah, cute little thing, and I'm not sure how visible on stream the Cock Mountain altar is over there. But it exists, and Ginger built it because, yes, why not? But yeah, let's that, and let's in the dark check out his thing. How's the time? Oh, 20:44. But yeah, here's the Cock Mountain Shrine at the under the tip of Cock Mountain, which is barely visible right now. But we'll go back to this in daylight. But yeah, what if I go to sleep? What if I do that? Do I freeze to death? Okay, temperature is 37.8. It's holding. It's not going down. Mind, it's going down. Okay, it's gone down by like 0.3 degrees. Oh no, my god. No, it's boiling. That's bad. But yeah, let's go and take the time to walk over to the other two houses and then walk back down here to inspect the shrine in its full glory. Also, I need to remember to throw a bee-nade at a bear or something. Because I didn't really use those. Yeah, and found a few of those. Oh, what we also probably need to do is like, I don't know, figure out like a consensus as to what to do with the... What, William? Aww. Well, now we have to get William back. Because he just... No, he's still there. Okay, let's go, William. Okay, the, like... Yeah, he looked evil and red and his, like, blue butt didn't look blue anymore. But where's the sunrise coming from? Maybe we can get a good shot of Cock Mountain. Emerging from the dark. But yeah, we need to figure out how to... Yeah, what we're going to do with that. Because... Yeah. I think it would be sort of awkward if just one person goes down there, does all the things, and then... people can just go in and then discover everything already done. Or if it will be like a, community. And like a bunch of people like going in there as a small group, although I imagine it to be a bit chaotic if everybody communicates with chat in game. But yeah, let's sit down next to William. Snow. So he has a good place to sit. And now we wait while he goes sideways for the sun to come up. But yeah, we already are at 1 hour 32 minutes, so it looks like this stream is probably going to be around 3 hours. Yeah, I'm not really going to go down to the mines, because I don't think those are terribly interesting. The area where I got the marble and stuff from. You can like check those out in previous vintage story streams. I think it's pretty apparent by the title. Die. As to... I think I aptly named the titles as to... Okay, okay. This game needs guns. Okay, William, it's time to leave. We get ambushed. William! Okay, they William! You poo-poo head. Whee! Okay, the oak tower is ever expanding. I guess it's because of the snow. Like, I wanted to also rework the spawn area to have it be like nice and cute and have like a little fountain and do something with the marble. But yeah, didn't do it. But yeah, the oak tower is ever expanding. for some reason. The game adds like a block of oak every time somebody respawns, probably because snow when that's on top of that. But maybe that creates like a weird issue where... William! No! Great. Yeah. Well, I hope William is still alive. And why did I have to get ambushed by some poo-poo head wolves? Now I need to run back and get William again. Where did I died? Go. Yeah, sort of this way. Maybe William will return. Maybe he was automatically told to wait. That would make sort of sense. Yeah. William? Oh, piss off. Okay, get here. William! Yay! Nice help. Where are you? Okay, is following and healing. Well, we missed the sort of sunrise of Cog Mountain, but at least now we can take a better look at it. And have it emerge from the, like, fog. At least it wasn't a bear, otherwise William might have died it. There it is. Can you see the tip already? But yeah. To reiterate, it's a 100% natural spawn as part of map generation. And yeah. Yeah. It exists. Luckily, it's not fully 3D, but more sort of like half a thing. And thank God the water is falling from there, not from, you know, there. But yeah. Very cool. Let's just quickly check out the shrine and then go to person's home. And then after that to the other two people's home, who stopped by but then stopped to stop by. But yeah, here is the Cock Mountain Shrine in case ever anybody feels like they need to pray to this. Oh look, it even got little bushes. But yeah, lovely shrine. Feel free to pray, I guess. But yeah, very cool. Well, sort of. But yeah. How tedious would it be to build like stuff out of the ancient pillars and stairs? Probably incredibly, because you need to get all this stuff. And if you have too much of this stuff in your inventory for some reason, coincidentally, rather, quote unquote, very big quotes, traders stop having the items. Weirdly enough. And yeah. But as soon as you build with those things, you suddenly, the traders suddenly have them again. But yeah. Little bit angry. But let's continue and get one good look at Cock Mountain. Like, beautiful. Oh no, there's the sunrise. But yeah. Literally the only reason why we kept this map. Because Big Cock. I wonder how the seed would turn out if the, like, if typing in what now assholes had any, like, influence on how the seed was generated. How Cock Mountain would look with the new world generation system. If it would exist at all. Or if the, like, map would even look similar to this one. Maybe not. Or maybe it will be more detailed. Ugh. Come on, one last look. Wonderful. Anyways, big cock aside, let's move on from that family friendly content and check out people's houses and awkwardly look through windows into them. Whee! How cold am I? Not too much. Yeah. I think I can just run through his house. Not sure though. But yeah, looks a bit better with daylight. Because now things can actually be seen. Yes. Ugh, let's not fall down here. But yeah, here is his house. Person's home and workshop. Let's take the awkward way around. No, let's just sort of run through. Although I would like to... Ooh. Oh, no, there's the tapestry law. I wonder if all of the, like, things are still there. Jesus. That's a bit much. But yeah, 52 steel ingots. 64. What did... Oh. He had a lot of time, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, let's get down. And... Oh, let's get up. Oh, of course, the big steel smelting area. 4 of them, because... a man needs his steel. And let's... Hello? Oh. Let's get... Who's that, a lightning rod? Wow, very cool. Should build one of those on... Should build one of these on my house. Or the new one, rather. Maybe it looks sort of cool if the... lightning impacts. And I thought I had a lot of bloomeries. I thought I was being a bit excessive, but yeah. Wonder if he's going to be as industrious on the new server. Yeah, but the door opening sound effects have gone, which makes me worry. But yeah, lovely area. Yeah. Okay, you know, here we have another coke oven area. We have a path downwards. Oh, into a food storage area, and we got cheese and rotten food. Very cool. And we got jugs penetrating into shelves, which, it's a bit annoying that happens, but it happens. Obviously, more steel lanterns and some fields. Some lovely, like, houses with hay and other things. And a neat little, like, chicken area, but last time I checked, all the chickens were like little skeletons and there was only a small fox in there. Which probably, like, sort of went in over, like, this area. And then jumped in. Good to see that I'm not the only person with excessive fruit tree farms. And of course an oak tree farm. Which I guess people build to make leather easy. I gotta go down there. Oh, of course. Oh, now I see why he has this. Of course he had plans for a modest amount of charcoal. if there ever is like a mod for this game that's like stable, where you can like do things like strip mining and be like build machines and stuff, person would probably shoulder the industrial revolution entirely on his own and like leave a flat wasteland. But yeah, cool. Okay, lovely tree farm. I think Azrael had one of those too, but I sort of just run past. He also has a pine farm. And I think around his trees he put small little, like, cobblestone bases. But yeah. I hope that the new server is going to stay long, because I want also to build stuff like small little cool parks. That would be awesome. But let's investigate the mystery hole. And hopefully don't die. Oh, of course. We get a translocator. Grass. And apparently he's mine for things. But let's leave before William dies. No! Okay, there he is. I would explore the translocator, but I'm afraid William would die and I don't know where it goes. But let's just do a... Wait here. Do not die. Okay, where are we? Okay, newly discovered area. Did he do strip mining around here? I'm just curious. And I hope William is okay. What's the time? 1300. And there is a small snowstorm here. But this area doesn't... Oh, no. Oh, no, I was here. It's... Yeah. I don't know where it goes, and I want to show cool stuff. I don't want to, like, just be like, and this is a hole where somebody took stuff from. Because I doubt he has any incredible stuff. Okay, William is doing good and is following. Let's continue. Now we go back. Oh no, there's still, I think, pheasant or something was the name of the person and their friend. And then we go to Valvian's first castle, fortress, and then to the other, and then the stream should probably end at like 3 hours at most. And then hopefully, hopefully 1.18 will be out this week. Okay. Lovely cobblestone structure and a boar just chilling. Random log for a varying texture. It would be too boring to just have this wall. But let's see, what do we have here? We have some basic stuff. Very cool. Unfortunately, not a lot of windows, but we get lamps. And a house that is in there. Very cool. Anywhere else where I can look at? Because and now like, Person's and Ginger's house. Person's house I was sort of going through anyways. Ow. And Ginger's, yeah. Well, this one doesn't have a door, so let's just do a check. Lots of oil lamps. Walls to keep the drifters out. Yes. Torch. Yeah. And more walls. Very cool. It's only entering if you don't break anything. But yeah, very Neat. Small house. But yeah, they were only here for like a few times. But yeah, neat. Little terrace as well. Nice view. I should have built my house around this area, because this is much cooler. It's got little mountains, a big lake, and I think this area around here is mostly stable. But to be fair, it would have been too far away from Cock Mountain. But yeah, that's that. Okay, eating sounds have also subsided. Not good. I feel like a server crash is looming. Or I may just have a faulty installation. But yeah, let's run back through the public highway, back to our house. I guess sleep through the night. No, or just keep running. But first, let's fall to a death. Okay, getting hurt sounds are also gone. Not good. Maybe I'm loading too many chunks. Maybe playing on a server is a generally bad idea. Okay, eating sounds have partially returned. Here we are, big windmill. Neat view. With, well, small draw distance, but computer not good, so small distance draw. Yes. Draw distance is small. But yeah, neat. Go. And let's go back to house. For some reason I said that in a weird accent, turned sort of British there. Oh, that's the chimneys for the things. Very cool. Yeah, time to run back. Or die. One of the two. Okay, it seems like it's a run back. But yeah, neat. I really hope that the server is going to be stable. And that, yeah, I'll have enough time to build like cool stuff. And in a way I sort of like the idea of having multiple servers, because it gives like the opportunity to do new things, because at some point you like are through the game and all of you doing is just really cosmetic stuff, which in itself is cool, but people are more interested in like 2 screenshots of the end result than watching 50 hours of the process of building it. So yeah, that's why it's cool to like restart and build new houses and stuff, have different interactions with people and stuff. He's cool. He's good. Okay, William, you just follow me. Wolves should stop to chase after like 20 meters, as opposed to 20 kilometers, like they did once. But yeah. Also, I think once 1.18 is here, I'm going to do more vintage story streams and go back to the longer vintage story streams that were like a smooth 8 hours long. You know, a reasonable amount of time to play block game in the middle of the night. But yeah. Hopefully that works out good, and is hopefully going to be reasonably interesting to watch. But yeah, I'm sort of not really struggling to say things, I'm just saying things that are not entertaining. While also sounding weird while talking. Am I confident enough to run through the night? Yes. Will I most likely get attacked by a bear on the final stretch? Yes. Will William die? hopefully not. But yeah, let's keep running. I might as well do like a small little glance at Azrael's tree farm. Wow. Trees. Very cool. Very trees. I'm not sure if I'm going to build a tree farm myself on a new server, or if I will just discreetly remove the entire forest to develop the land so people can build their houses. Yes, I'm not deforesting, I'm developing the land for people to have opportunity to build a nice life for themselves and improve their conditions of living. Becomes very good. But yeah, very cool. That's all of that. Which way do I go down here? But yeah, obviously I will replant the trees and stuff. Also, now that we're on a long journey again, one thing I'm very excited for to do is to like make little murals, you know? Into the walls like with chisels and stuff and build like cool what's it called? Yeah, make little images with things. Obviously I need to get lots of solid stone for that. But the idea is to sort of like make things, you know? We'll see when we get there. Because I have a plan, but I don't want to say it now. I'd rather show it once we're doing the oral thing. But what I need to decide is whether or not I'm going to prioritize building my own stuff, or if I am going to neglect my own stuff down to basics and instead go full force for go full force for things like public infrastructure and stuff. But yeah, I'll probably build my first day basic house first. I'm very excited for a new item, and I probably still need to do some experimenting with it because I have I'm really looking forward to the server and like showing what plans I have for the house. It's obviously going to be a dirt rectangle for the time where I'm going to gather all of the resources. Yeah, but I hope it's good. This time I actually have a plan as to what to do. Instead of just sort of guessing and then making things. And yeah, really, really looking forward. Hopefully I can start next week, but I wouldn't be too unhappy if it would take 1 or 2 more weeks. Because, especially at the start, more people are there and I want to use the time to gather resources and really get all of this stuff going. And it's really time intensive. It really takes like 8-hour sessions and stuff to get all of the things. But yeah, obviously I'm going to keep like doing most of the boring resource gathering off stream. Things like getting several stacks of stone, which yeah is literally just 4 hours of removing blocks. And even slower, given that I will probably have a bronze pickaxe and repeatedly would have to do a new one. And I just don't have enough people in my chat to have a like conversation with them to like compensate for plump happening for 4 hours. And there's only so much talking out of your ass you can do while playing over and over for 8 hours just doing mundane tasks. So I really want to keep the interesting part where I build things, hopefully. Hopefully it's sort of interesting for the streams. And I think that sort of worked out quite well. Where am I? Obviously, I'm not going to do all of the things off stream for resource gathering. There will be like things where I will do it on stream, but not everything. Because sometimes you just want to be bored in peace. Yeah, basically. But yeah, maybe one day when I have more viewers than
Battle.
I can do the resource gathering on stream and yeah, talk to people and have some entertaining dynamics going. Oh yeah, I forgot. I wanted to use the soundboard. But let's not struggle with that today. Bertil. Is...
Battle.
Are you still here? I assume you left. But Bertil is the only true fan. COVID has left. Who I still remember asking me if I am a quote-unquote real-life anime boy. In the stream where I still... One of these streams where I still built like the basic structure for the main house. I didn't have at the time the chat on screen, but trust me, he asked me, "Are you a real life anime boy?" And I, huh? What? It was funny. But yeah, he has left. Out of all things to do, he's now playing League of Legends. So perhaps it's a good thing he's not here. Taz is also a Fang fan, but at least he's honest. He's only here for Wolf Under. And yeah, Bertel, the only true fan, who is here for every stream. And yeah. Well, almost every stream, but he usually leaves after like an hour or so. Half an hour, because he has to go to sleep. But yeah. By the way, if any of the people who followed me like a year ago or something are still watching, I don't know, let me know in the... Let me either know by stopping by sometime again and saying hello in chat, or I don't know, write a comment on the YouTube video or something, like the VOD. Because it would be interesting if people are still around, or if they just sort of forgore to cancel their subscription. Not that. I forgot to unfollow. It's subscribing on YouTube. On here it's follow. Oh, by the way, I found out that you can get more health points by a balanced nutritional diet. That's... yeah. I was also shocked when I learned. But yeah, that's a thing. Sort of cool. Also, very nice that my outfit is working and that I'm not really cooling down all that much. Also, I really like the sort of... Is it Aztec or Himalayan like garden design? Either way, I really like the like flowing water thing he has going here. It's a neat design for a garden. Ooh, what I also want to do on the new server is like build a canal for the rafts and stuff. Obviously, that's going to be a horror to implement, given the like whole current thing with the currents. I would really want to make it like too deep, like 2 blocks deep, like 2 by 2. But I will sort of have to experiment with that. And make like a cool little canal that like goes through the neighborhood if there is any. And then people can enjoy the entertaining inconvenience of using a raft to slowly get by while everybody else just sort of runs past. But yeah, I'm so excited for the new server. It's going to crash in the first week. and or nobody will play. Maybe both. But yeah. Let's wait a tiny bit more for light to come on. But very good. The eating sound is still gone. Okay, what's the time? 5. Almost 6. Yeah. But yeah, I think the garden area here is visible enough. And looks better in summer when there's actually like water flowing and stuff. Like when the lake or basin, whatever, down there is not frozen. But yeah, look good. Look good. Now one of the important things. Oh, what's this? That's a hole. Oh, some guy spawned. Hopefully William can take care. Okay, walking sounds have returned. Where is it? Where's the Council of Boars? I should have stayed with the plan of. Oh no. Looks like the Council of Boars has been replaced and Singular Cock has taken its place. But yeah, between this stalagmite and this stalactite, I hope that's the right way. If no, very embarrassing. There was multiple boars like stuck here. And it was very cool. It was quite designed. And believe it or not, that's also visible on one of my past streams. Don't ask me which one, but on one of them. But yeah, I think he killed all of the animals he had here before he left. And also, he had somewhere the infamous hole with, I think it was 900 entities. Yeah, 900. Like little rabbits that multiplied in there. Which were in one chunk, server didn't like it and it crashed. So yeah. Since that day, hopefully people will understand to not have too many entities around. Because that is not good for server. And still why I sort of contemplate if perhaps we should do like a community farm, so to speak. Which it doesn't really make sense. Rather get like a limit on animals people can keep, depending on the number of people on the server. Because yeah, if everybody has like, if you have like 5 people on the server and everybody has 20 sheep, 10 chickens, and 40 boars, not good. Not good for performance. Speaking of things, where is the entrance to his old fortress? Whee! Okay, here we go. But yeah, good old Belvian doing excessive work. But yeah, he did lots of things. and abandoned it because, yeah, I guess he liked the other mountain more. But, imagine if Valvian and Person were to team up. That would be incredible. They would probably rebuild build entire cities in a one-to-one scale on their own and make everything like out of, I don't know, meteorite iron blocks. But yeah, at least the server has not crashed, although sound makes me worry about this. He surely wouldn't miss those. But yeah, very cool. Lots of stuff. Looks neat. Also nice signage, which, yeah, looks awkward, but it works. If you had like contrast blocks in there, so you have an actual sign. But yeah, looks cool. Yeah, lovely house. He even got a cool copper storage vessel. Yes. Oh, I wish you could get like artisanal jobs in the game where you like make cool colored vessels and stuff. It would be awesome. Because, yeah, collaborative stuff that is in the base game works. Like the tailor having to make all the clothes and stuff, and my class being the only one able to make the tuning spear so people can get their own locusts. Or Williams, rather. But having like the tailor class also be able to make like cool little like carpets and stuff, or in some other class be able to make like uh, painted vessels and stuff would be awesome. Would be very cool. And since you can already build giant penises in a game, it doesn't really matter if you give players that freedom, because by nature this would happen. So yeah. And there are no official servers, so there's no need to moderate it out. Of course, there's going to be edgy people that make weird things on their bases and stuff, but I mean, same for, they could do it with normal blocks, and if they really feel the need, they could just use a mod to make, I don't know, communist vessels or something. Or the other one, you know, the German one that wasn't so happy with communism. But no, carpets and stuff would be really cool. Or even the option to be able to like paint your own pictures. But I guess it would have an impact on performance if a game had to load all of those custom little pixels that somebody made. Because, like for instance, this wall here, very easy to load. Like, you have to block, have its textures, and it's like unison and it's like repeating. So very easy to load. But imagine somebody chiseled like this entire wall with a giant, I don't know, mural to honor Cock Mountain or something. And then have like 20 paintings over here and some custom vases. And they all have like their own custom maps. Would probably be a bit unstable to load. I'm not sure how like the architecture, how exactly the game is written and how it loads things. But I imagine it would probably impact performance if there's too many custom things loaded in like a multiplayer thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, more Mountain Fortress stuff. He wanted to do something with the olivine, probably have it like be decorative in the walls, but it didn't really follow through with it. Yeah, but yeah, time to leave. That is this explored and showcased. Time to go to his other place. Ow. The one where he actually continued to build. But yeah, I also want to build like a mountain house fortress place at one point. Seems like a really cool idea. I already go up there to have like stuff in a cave and like little bridges that connect two parts to each other. That would be cool. Oh, where is this going? Oh, an old windmill. Ah, here we are. Neato. Oh dear, really lovely setup. Oh yeah, over there is Stub Mountain, the small version of Cock Mountain. Obviously also 100% uh, naturally generated, and although the comparison is a bit forced. What's... Okay, here's stuff. Let's leave. It still exists. But yeah, let's walk back the way we came, so we make sure to close all of the doors that we have opened. And leave all of the doors open that are open. Or that were opened when we came. But yeah, lovely area. Oh, would also be cool have like a mountain area like this and build like a... I already talked about this at some point and build like a mountain community in it. People have like their houses inside of the uh mountains and stuff, and there's like little bridges and other cool things, and would be very epic and very gaming. Yes. But yeah. Oh, hello. But yeah, that's all of that. Let's leave. Okay, yeah. But yeah, there it is, Stub Mountain. I mean, the resemblance is sort of there. It's vaguely phallic, unlike its big brother or bigger version. But yeah, it also exists. And I think Valvian also at some point wanted to build a replica of Cock Mountain somewhere in the mountain, but luckily he did not follow through. But yeah, that's Valvian's first fortress that is now abandoned, and Step Mountain, or Step Hill, rather. But yeah, very cool. Let's take one more look at the William. Oh, there he is. Lovely little garden setup thing. Wow. Very cool. And yeah. Maybe I experiment. Maybe we'll do something like that with ready waters like flowing. But yeah, that brings me back to my rambling on about how cool things would impact performance. while we are on our way to Belvian's actual mountain fortress. I really would like cool stuff where there is like water wheels. But obviously, the more mechanized stuff you add, the more prone things are to be unstable. And once they are stable, the more people are going to build like intricate hopper systems with like hypothetically like windmills and like water mills and I don't know, mine carts driving back and forth and lots of automated stuff and having a ton of like sheep and other entities around. It's going to be a bit of a strain and you need big hardware for it. Not sure how many gigabytes of dedicated RAM this server has, but it's probably enough, or maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm just hope that the new Docker image that Valvian put together for the server makes things easier to manage. Okay, it's time. Benade! Okay, we leave. William, we leave. Let the bees deal with that. William? Okay, half elf. Did it die? Good job, bees. Ow. Good job, little pixels. I need to make more of these. I will have an arsenal which will make me undefeated on the new server. Yes. It will be the ultimate deterrence. Ow. Time to leave. Everybody will fear my benades, which I rigorously shake every time before I throw them. Yes. Okay, William is still alive and following. Okay, the alive part would have almost not been so true for me. Okay, let's get up here. And watch out for holes, or at this point, most likely, the random bear just chilling somewhere. Which begs the question, was this a pun given that it is winter? Perhaps. Maybe. Who knows? All I can say is that I'm pretty chill about it. That joke would have worked better if my character was like freezing. But yeah, let's continue. And I guess eat. Oh no, I still have some onion. Okay, what's the time? 1400. Can make it back by the time the sun goes down. Coming to think of it, I wonder how tedious it will be to like traverse the oceans. With a raft, probably, sort of. But given that you can swim quite fast, and swimming is usually preferable to walking. Okay. Yeah. Would probably be a bit faster, but resources would obviously be more limited because there's less square foot, or I guess less square block, square kilometers of potential resource spots. Yeah, so yeah. I guess after the stream is over, I'm going to like awkwardly ask people in the Discord and then get like fake to no answers. But yeah, this is how far the bridge goes. Still not sure where it goes, where it's supposed to go. But maybe it will reach its target at some point. Also, oh, I really hope they just add like water mills at some point. Would be awesome. And then eventually, of course, trains. Yes. There is a cool mod for like minecarts and stuff. But obviously with flame. Oh, there it is. There is. But obviously with like wooden rails because iron and steel is a bit more difficult to acquire in this game than Minecraft, for example. Minecraft, you just build an oven out of cobblestone, throw in some coal, then the iron nuggets, and then after a few seconds you have your bar. In this game, well, you first have to make bronze tools, which you need to smelt, for which you need coal, and you need to make charcoal, then you may need to get different like bronze, I don't know the word, alloys, that's the word. You need to make many different tools, find the iron, then put the iron in a bloomery, then use a hammer to cut off the slag, and then hammer off the slag, and then go and make the raw iron thing into an iron bar, which then needs to cool down, and then you can use that to manufacture things. Very straightforward. But yeah. Also, the main story event, as it is called, that's going to be added, is pretty neat. Sort of cool. Mostly like exploration thing. It even has a boss fight, which I'm worried might, I don't know, crash the server for some reason when the boss is defeated by somebody. But I guess we'll find out. Wow. Okay, 1600. Let's see the approximate distance. I could try to sleep. I could also just keep walking. Okay, William is healing up. Very cool. I sort of wish William, like, hacked Locust were first like in a mod. I think Temporal Tinkerer. Where you could build them yourself, which I also hope that we at some point can make. Like, build ourselves some Locusts. And yeah, the good part about that Locust was it was basically immortal. At least it didn't have a health bar. Or in other words, it didn't die on me. It was just doing its thing. Or perhaps it did die on me and I just don't recall. But yeah. The tower keeps growing. Let's... Oh yeah, let's... I still want to show my, if I can find it, my convenient little quartz mine. But that place is too dangerous for William to follow down. Let's quickly go and find the entrance, but this time I luckily have a better idea as to where it might be. As I've been here more regularly. A small little, like, hiccup. Okay, there it is. William? Okay, you wait here. I'll need to go down there and you rest. Show everybody my cool, very convenient quartz mine. I obviously have the quartz mine sort of down to be able to get the best resources out of it, which obviously is a thing you would need to do. And yeah, I got lots of quartz out of it. Most of the quartz that I actually have is from there. And yeah, I also got some gold, some other things. pretty cool. Almost there. It's only a small bit down. A tiny bit. Let me just load the map. Just a small steps. Small steps. You gotta be in the right mindset to mine those rocks. Don't mind that bell. It's, after all, not very hostile. It just ignored us. No idea why it is down here, but it's here for safety. After all, those things were invented for safety. To like give warning if any miners were like fallen down somewhere. But yeah, isn't this lovely and convenient? Don't mind the temporal stability draining a lot, or the constant barrage of nightmare drifters. It's truly a convenient and easy to use mine. And I don't understand why people wouldn't like it. Oh, there's the mantle. Like I said, the deeper you go, the more valuable the resources become. But yeah, let's leave. Hi. You even there? Yeah, let's leave. Oh, hi. You good? You could have fallen, gone down there, you know? Just... Oh, the bell is belling right now. Okay. The bell sound just isn't there. Well, defend me, bees. I'll leave. Bit awkward if the sound is bugged. But yeah, that's my convenient mine. You know what I'm going to do once I have when I make the, like, actual quarry thing on the new map? I'm going to go to the length of trying to make it look like sort of a bit fancy. Place some ladders and stuff, and maybe some sort of support beams which you can now place. It would be cool. Yeah. Fancy, just a few ladders and maybe a few beams. Yeah, that's fancy. What I mean is I want to make it look sort of like realistic-ish, but also not too I want still the things in a place still to be useful. Okay, William, what? William? William? Ow. You did not. Okay, William has deceased, it would seem, or has despawned. What? Say, did go too far away after telling him to wait? Maybe he's under the snow. Oh. Ow. Well, I guess time to go back and get William again. I can use the time to... How about I just die? Use the time to get through the night. Don't see him anywhere. You just do your thing. Please hurry up. I don't have any healing items. Can you... Please. Thank you. Oh, the tower just keeps growing. Whee! Ow. Ow. Oh, I also forgot to set my new spawn point in the house. And maybe I should do that. But yeah, let's quickly go and get William again. And then go and check out Velvian's Mountain Fortress as the last thing of our list. Yeah, and hopefully we can start with the new server next week. Tyrone did say that the update is going to be like a day late for Q1 of 2023, which was, well, today is a day late, or maybe it was just an early April Fool's joke. But yeah, let's quickly set my spawn point because I might as well, just to get it out of the way with. Yay! The last time I'm playing on this map and I finally set my spawn point in my house. Man, I'm on the game here. I'm on the ball. I know what I'm doing. Okay, also, most of these sounds are still bugged. Might be the installation, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the server. But yeah, let's go in and get William. Maybe... Nah, the locust that spawned down there was yellow. I don't think that was William, although it was a corrupt locust. But given that the bell was doing bell movements... But no, the locust was attacking the thing. Now I have to go back. But he shouldn't teleport. No, that locust was clearly yellow. I just accessed my memory banks and then said yellow. I'm going to re-watch the VOD after this, and then yeah, we'll see if it really was yellow. It was, and I don't think there was any lighting to make it look weird. Well, yeah. Okay. How about you just go fuck yourself? Yeah. Well, lovely spawn area. Very cool. Lovely house. Eh. It's my Angie sound. Which I think was a bit too loud, but my point still stands. Eh. Okay. But I have needs to take care of elements such as these wolves. And they will die by stinging fury. Also, still not sure what is a light bug. But I think what is causing things like... Oh, I'm still glowing. Like this to happen is like has something to do with how the server handles the map. Because sometimes there can also be just like chunks that are still in nighttime, just randomly around. So yeah. Hey, where are these fiends? There they are. Oh, it's an entire gang. Come on, jump down here. You can do it, I believe in you. Okay, it's a bit awkward with bugged sound. Yeah. But yeah, weird that nowadays apparently gangs of free wolves suddenly start spawning around you. Kinda stung. Please. Can you not? Go up. Please. Okay. Well, let's go up together. How about that? The server is on its last legs. Oh, I don't have any bean nades left. Well, in storage at least. But yeah, that makes me think about that it would be like super cool to have like a little village inside of a forest. But wolves are so obnoxious, and now with bears also there. I'd rather have it be just a plain steppe or something. Just taiga or tundra. You know? Just something flat where nothing spawns. I mean, it would be boring as hell, but at least there's not 20,000 wolves spawning all the time. Although that issue can be sort of circumvented with just making holes, letting the various evil animals fall in them, and then sort of just leave them in there, because that way they do not respawn. But you know. Hey, bucko. Okay. Die. Can't believe I said bucko. Okay. Bucko. Okay, the last part of this stream is really going well. How the heck was my staircase here organized? Sort of like this. Close enough. Get fucked. End of the line. It burned. Let's just remove this trash. Don't want it to like occupy too much room here. Am I being hurt by the bees? Or is it just the bee tongue? It's the language of the bees. Okay, that's all unfortunately within my inventory now. But fortunately, I can just remove it. Once I get into position. Nice. Okay, time to quickly get a William. William. Very good. Well, let's go. Good to know. Hopefully, when I find William back on the new server, the spawn will hopefully be close. Because they unfortunately still teleport away. If you, nice little touch that I can hold my breath. That there is an oxygen meter within lava. Or magma, since we're underground. Yes. Well, time to get William back, unless he decided to valiantly follow me. Yeah. But I'm not sure if... I guess it's still a bug that he still teleports away if you get too far away when he is told to wait. Or when you are away for too long. But yeah, let's get good old William back. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm getting ready to be jumped by 3 wolves again. Hey, William. You good? Yes? Cool. Uh, yeah. Now let's go to Valvian's fortress, which looks quite good. I did check it out off stream some time ago, and I think he's basically finished. Or she. What's a gender neutral pronoun that doesn't sound weird? It wouldn't work. Would be sort of awkward to just refer to somebody as it if you don't know their gender, and try to be a very forthcoming person and don't just assume everybody is a person with a big dick. Horrible jokes aside, eh, doesn't really matter all that much. Need to go. Whee! I think the bridge is okay. Huh. I mean, for what it is, it's decent enough. Could have used some more like variety in the materials used, but there's like arch bridges in real life that are also just cobblestone. So, yeah. Almost there. That's a lie. I just wanted to say it because that's usually what I say when nothing is happening and I am going places. Almost there. Almost. Oh, go away. Maybe it's because I carry meat. Maybe that has something to do with it. That gangs of 3 wolves start to show up. Or maybe it's just bad luck. Maybe it's the time of year where they all sort of respawn. Because what I noticed on the server that like once the snow's gone, sort of July-ish, April, around that time, I think even like March, bears tend to respawn. And yeah, that's lots of fun. Okay, it looks like we'll also get a nice sunrise. The food sound is still gone. Cool. Okay, how far out? Confusion? Okay, I don't know what that is, so let's go and check that out. Maybe it's a big field. Or like a... oh boy. Holding area for animals? What do you call like... a big like field with a fence around it? Where you keep animals on? I don't know. Anyways. Is this now a good time to say it's good that I didn't come across any grizzly bears? Or would saying this right now mean that there is William? Oh, no, that's a rock. Or would saying that mean that now somebody would just appear? Hey, William is gone. I'm not going to run back to get him again. I'm sure he has important business to do. He is a very busy locust. And let's do some investigating as to what is happening over here in very good light conditions. Yes. Oh, it's a farm for multiple things. Ooh, maybe somebody I didn't know about has built a house over here. What are you? Furniture. Wait, what? Oh, so this means I didn't have to run all the way. He's old. Uh, up here. I guess I could have had a stop over here. But to be fair, I was selling all of my gemstones at furniture traders to get those iron fence segments, which, yeah, worth it. Those 10 hours really got, really use those to their full potential. I wish they could be crafted. It's such a neat item. But yeah, okay, over there. I wonder what happened to William. Maybe he just either got too far away or he died, or I had an incredible big brain moment and he is still waiting in that hole. Yeah. Oh well. Let's get bucket back. Oh yeah. Looks also sort of good when you approach it in the night. Since it does have like interior and sort of exterior lighting. Not sure how visible it is on stream, but I hope it's reasonably so. Let's quickly investigate here. Yum. Not sure what those two did to be here, but good luck. But yeah, looks sort of good. I mean, I could... Yeah, let's just find a place to sleep till there is daylight. Yeah. And hopefully I don't freeze, but the fur outfit should be still good. Yeah. Ooh, very nice. Yeah. Okay, but I still need to figure out why most of my sounds are gone. Maybe it's the server, but probably, hopefully, just the fault of my installation. But yeah, looks good. But I can see now why he decided to abandon the one fortress in the south and go over here. It looks way better than the sort of hole within a mountain he had previously. Because it makes a better impression, I guess, to approach like a big staircase. But I think he also stopped building because the server's going to get a reset with 1.18. Yeah. But yeah, let's have a look around. Also, what was sort of neat is that his idea for the fortress was to give people like open rooms that they basically could like move into the fortress. But unfortunately, those take some time to build. But yeah, maybe next time things will be longer for people to like move in after 4 months. Nice little thing. Neat. Yeah. Ooh. I really like how I really like the color composition in here. Also, hello Pertil. You're still here? But yeah, the vines and the like red and the what's that? A fountain. I think it works really well together. But yeah, what's this? That's, I guess, under construction. Maybe we should also try to do some fancy floors in the new house. I will probably go with simple stuff. Ooh, neat fountain. Is my frame rate dying or is that just me? Maybe both. Aw, that's a cute little bird. Help. Okay, let's continue exploring the main halls. Oh. Ow. Stop. Also, the things in the walls over here, they, ouch, look cool, but unfortunately I think it was rather tedious to make them, because as far as I know, there isn't a function to copy chiseled block. Also, really love that the game decides to spawn 10 drifters when I try to explore this place. But yeah, I guess we can guess that there was more to be built around here. Also, all excavated by hand, no mods, no quarry mods, which I think make making big halls and stuff easier. Okay, let's continue. Okay, this does go somewhere, I think. Ooh. Okay, looks like he had big plans for expansion around here. Very big plans. I really hope the server doesn't crash again next time. Because it would really suck for him if he makes good progress and it just goes meh because of reasons. Ooh. I can't speak. Maybe I should just use syllables or just say singular words. Good. But yeah, the detailing here with the limestone and I think that's basalt. Very cool, very poggers. Of course. Ow. Okay, let's... I wish random comment music would work. But I guess it would turn itself off because the room is too big and scary. Please, everybody, be so kind and die. Thank you. Okay. Still, oh! Chiseled stairs. Those are cool. Oh, I'm probably going to try to make some myself too. This seems like a much better solution than using the simplistic, I guess, standard stairs. Very cool. And very awesome that it does work. That the chiseled blocks have the hitboxes adapt to their form. Oh, come on. Ow. Okay, but yeah. I wonder at what point he would stop if there is no external reason to. When would he say it's finished? How far would he go? I hope that once 1.19 comes out that it doesn't entail any reset. That you don't need a new map for it, basically. Yeah, it's exciting to see what he's up to. Okay, now Gisrum and wow, looks neat. I really like the use of different colors. It's also cute. Only thing that's a bit annoying is when you get like the contours or something don't really show that well on like normal stone. You have to like get really close or like look at angles so it shows like what pixels are there. But cool little fireplace. Ooh, hello. Oh yeah, the windmill is quite something. It goes fast. But yeah, this is quite cozy and looks good. I guess I personally would have filled this with like basil or something, but maybe he tried to do that and it turned out to look shit, or he didn't have enough basil. Because sometimes when you try to chisel something, the basic idea looks very cool in your head, but then you do it and then it does not. There's none of that. I still cannot talk. But yeah, really beautiful room. Also, Bertil, how are you doing?
Battle.
Uh, yeah, let's go and check out the windmills. But yeah, this is sort of the like level of detail that I want to go with on the new map. Because currently my house is rectangles. It's more like a Minecraft house rather than a house that takes advantage of the customizability of blocks and vintage story. But yeah. Yeah. The door closing sound is back. Very cool. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah, it go fast. Oh, I don't have any. I want to see how fast this goes. Is there any things? Hope he would not mind. Uh, how do I do this? Yes. Uh, no, it doesn't go as fast as I hoped. But still fast. But yeah, very cool. Let's try to get this back as to how it looked. Yeah, very fast. I should try to make this in the other house. So I can have the crane go not only be automated but go very fast. How many gigs did he do? Yes. I'm going to try to remember this, but I'll probably forget. Oh, that's neat. Although my frame rate is dying, probably because of all of the chiseled blocks. At least it feels like it's like having issues. Okay, nice balcony. Okay, let me quickly try to figure out where else to go. Yeah, very cool. Okay, but yeah, now maybe it's just the fast going spinny thing, but it makes me worried for the performance that trying to make too many murals in the wall will have. Okay, I'm starting to get lost. Oh, let's try to get over there. Okay, door close sound is gone again. Really like this bridge. It's cute. Yeah. Hello. Hello again. I forgot where I wanted to go. I don't think it was this way. We already were around here. Or were we? Just going to check if that was the part that I saw. Doesn't seem like it. I'm just bad at memory. What's this stone actually? Church. Ow. Okay, let's go back to the balcony thing and try to get our bearing again. I can... Oh, this way. Yeah, my brain just turned very smooth and is now bouncing around in my head. Just going... Where was it coming from? Where was it going? Maybe this way. Oh yeah, this way. Okay, keep that in mind. Lantern and tree. Okay, go for here. Then this way and then somewhere to the right. I already forgot which way. Please hold. Okay. Let's just not turn. Turning is very confusing and really challenges my spatial awareness. And... Oh. No, that's something... Something... No, 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 no. And now... This way. Oh, there. There it is. Here it is. Neat. Of course, he has already... He had plans for going even further. Yep. Very good. But yeah, very cool. I think that's all of the stuff in his mountain fortress. Lovely work. And I hope that when I try to do lots of chiseling that it doesn't impact performance too much. And if it does, I really hope it's going to be only client-side and not hurting the server. Because that would be sad. Yeah, that's all of that. Where does this go? Let's quickly go to sleep, get some daylight, jump down somewhere to respawn, and take one last look at Cock Mountain. And yeah. Where do I go? Where was the... Oh, I think around there. Yeah, let's just go to sleep. Yeah. And yeah. On one hand, I hope that the 1.18 will be out soon, but on the other, would also be cool if it like takes 2 more weeks. Because I don't have the time, because I'm going to do most of the very long playing to get all of the resources. in the beginning to try to get all the things. Do I bridge need time by just walking back? Guess I could. Because it doesn't really make sense to go back to Cock Mountain and then just see nothing. It would be a bit funny if there would be like a phallic looking island somewhere on the new map. But I guess there would be a vaguely one that vaguely looks like something. There has to be eventually. But it will never reach the procedurally generated detail that Cock Mountain has. Maybe I find William on the way, but he's probably just sitting in his cave. Again. I would all what would also be cool is if in the game you could like make big maps, like in Minecraft, and put those like on walls and tables. That would be cool. It's actually really a short way. Okay, my microphone is just repeatedly cutting out. Very cool. Still need to adjust that a tiny bit. Because otherwise all of my very narratively important noises that I make get drowned out most of the time by the noise filter. Which way do I go? This way? I guess I... Hello. I do not fear you. Too much. Only tiny... Bees. Do something. At least I'm putting these guys to use now. Ow! Please stop. Please stop. Bees. Ow. Thank you. Hey, William. You reading books? Oh, what I'm also really excited about is physical bookshelves. I can make so many stupid little books. That would be cool. You doing good, William? Okay. Oh, sunrise is coming. William? Are you actually following, or are you... Well, he is somewhere. Yeah. But yeah, you see what I mean with... Compared to Valvian's house, this really is a Minecraft house. So, yeah. The most difficult part will be to figure out what materials to use. If I'm just going to be going with convenient materials that are going to be nearby, if I just say, yeah, I'll travel 10,000 blocks to get the ebony wood for my floor. Yeah, I can do that. And given that keep items on dev is on, I might actually do that. But I should do that when not too many servers are... When not too many servers are on the people. Yes, when not too many people are on the server. Otherwise, like loading too many chunks will not be healthy. Okay, let's go the right approach. So we can... Oh, go away. Take one more look. Because this will be, most likely, most definitely, be the last time I'm on this map. I wonder how big it is in terms of like gigabytes. Maybe I could like save it and then... But there's no real use. I wouldn't really explore it all that much. Okay, there's the windmill. Not sure how visible everything is. But even on my screen it is not all that much. Okay, William, are you... William, what? Why are you... Okay. He is sort of like switching from yellow to bluish. Weird. But fair enough. But yeah, I also need to see if that is actually a bug that he teleports away after some time. If he's told to wait. Can't you get too far away? Yeah. Okay. Help. Let's get up here with awkward silence since the music has been bugged for some time. Put this away. And I've said it many times, but yeah, it's still naturally generated. Now we just awkwardly wait for the sunrise. It's the moon going up. Okay. Uh. Yeah. Oh, cool. The bear has respawned. Maybe I can just, while we wait, just huck these at the... They know. How do I board a throw? That looked sad. Oh, no. Oh, they're getting them. I think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And what... That... Never mind. I can't speak. That's what you get for being mean. Okay, there they are. Time for B deployment number 2. Yeah. I definitely will produce more of these on the new map. And just throw them at animals. Is the sun rising at the same place where the moon is currently? Why is the moon so elongated? Hey, but the lightning... Okay, I'm losing my ability to speak as we progress for the last few minutes. But I guess I could produce some summarizing thoughts, giving this. What's the time? 8:14. Can I get a better angle? No, I wish the sun would come up over there. But yeah. Was fun playing on the server, on this map. Was a bit unfortunate that it wasn't really lots of people on it. And that the waterfall did spawn there and not there. No, but I hope that the new server with the new map and lots of islands is going to be fun. And that maybe the people that are going to be playing then are hopefully also be open to the idea to build like a sort of, well, neighborhood area around like the spawn that will be there. And hopefully everybody figures out a civil way to like negotiate when like treaty resources. Because on one hand I was like, when I found surface copper, yeah, I'm going to leave that for somebody who might join later. But at the same time I also took all of the Terra Preta in a 5,000 mile radius and used a bit too much of it. So yeah, maybe like a little trade thing could be going. But I would have to like propose these things in the Discord and hope that people read it. Because yeah, generally I just hope that on the server we're going to play with each other instead of like just besides each other. And also that I learn how to speak. That's also an important thing, yes. Wouldn't it be thematically more applicable if this would be a sundown? No, it's a metaphor for the new opportunities and worlds on the horizon. Yes, I know what cinematography is. Yes, um, but yeah. Anything else that I want to say that makes sense to say right now? Except for that, I hope that the server doesn't crash because too much is happening. Or for some reason, I just hope that if it crashes, which is probably will, that the maps remain. And that everybody is going to have a good time and behave civilly on the server. Is that even a word? Civilly? But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new map. The trajectory of that sun, like going this way, that it will be just behind your tip in a few minutes. Do I wait this long? Probably not. But it would be one heck of a like end shot. Yeah, this is taking a tiny bit too long. I mean, I could try to talk out of my blabber on for the next 20 minutes. But I think it's going sort of sideways now. Oh, maybe I can manipulate the angle. But no, this is fair enough. And yeah, also I hope that I find William quickly. But yeah, that's about that. And let me awkwardly scurry back to my house and then log out as I always do. Because as beautiful as it is, I want to end the stream in the house. I mean, I really want to see. I'm just really interested, but I don't have the patience to wait. Let's just imagine the tip being illuminated from behind by a giant sun. But yeah, 100% naturally generated. Nothing. Not a singular block was altered. But I guess it really depends on the angle. But yeah, that's too much of that. Let's go back to the house. And yeah, that's basically for that's basically it for this map. And I really like the format of playing on a map until it gets reset and then starting anew. So the Winter Story streams are going to stay because I really like doing them. And yeah. Now let's have some awkward silence while I waddle back home. But yeah, I've said it already, but I'm really excited to try out the plans for the new house that I have. Because, yeah. Only issue is I need one progression item that's going to be a bit down the line to make one of the items that are integral to the idea of the design. But yeah. Also this time I'm probably not going to do too much brutal terraforming, because I did make all of this level and there was a mountain right here that just happened to be in the way. But yeah, can I get a good angle without flying like in creative mode in the last few seconds? Okay, good job. I know how to play this game. uh, I'm doing. Not the best angle, but yeah, lovely property. Sort of wished the new update would have been further out, but now I can spend all of creative energy, so to speak, on the new map once it's there. Let's also get up here. This looks like somebody stole it out of like a modern European suburban neighborhood. Anti-roof is way too big. But yeah. Neato. At least I finished the sort of design that I wanted to go for on the one map before it crashed due to all of the mods, and then also accidentally deleted the map, which hopefully should not happen this time due to the new Docker image that Javelin put together and the lack of mods. But yeah, it looks a bit ugly, doesn't it? It's still a sort of lovely house. But yeah, let's go get inside and then say goodbye. And yeah, hopefully by Wednesday the new update will be out. And I'm going to remember to carry my emotional support bucket around. I sort of forgot about that bit, so to speak. um, but yeah, that's it for this, I suppose, series of streams on this map. I hope that it and this stream has been enjoyable, or at least somewhat entertaining. Thank you for following, watching, and participating in chat that did throughout the multiple streams, which probably amount to like 40 hours on this map. And yeah, next Vintage Story stream is probably going to be on Wednesday. If not, it's going to be on either the Wednesday after 1.18 is released, or as soon as it is. It really depends. And yeah, thank you for watching. Perhaps until next time, and goodbye.